Hello, today we're going to talk about spraying Fast Tack, and we're going to discuss how to set up the equipment to spray the Fast Tack material. Today we have a 740 Titan pump that we're going to demonstrate on. This pump can spray a little bit more than 3/4 of a gallon per minute. It has a maximum working pressure of 3,300 psi. First thing, most importantly, is safety. With any of the equipment that you're going to use, always make sure equipment is plugged in to a properly grounded outlet. Of course, read the owner's manual. Before using the equipment, inspect the hoses and the cords. First thing we're going to start off with is the filters. At the bottom of the pump in the fill tube, the suction tube, there is typically a sump filter. We recommend removing that sump filter. In this area, I'm going to remove this. We recommend that if you don't have the filter in here and the appropriate screen, we recommend that you install it into the pump, into the manifold. In the gun handle, I'm not going to take this one apart, there is another filter. We recommend removing that filter. That filter is a little different. Typically it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This is righty-loosey. So you're going to screw it out in a reverse pattern. Remove that filter, reassemble your spray gun. Now the equipment is ready to begin spraying. Before we go into spraying the Fast Tack material, we recommend that you prime the spray equipment first. Fast Tack is a moisture cure product. We want you to use a mineral spirits. On this side of the spray rig is the manifold. There's a lever. It's directional down towards the tube. The siphon tube is part of the priming tube. That's to prime the device. You want to have that priming valve facing down. After we know that the equipment is primed, we're going to turn the handle towards the direction of your spray hose, and we're going to then prime the spray hose and gun head. On this side of the rig is the power switch and the pressure adjustment. Before you fire this up, your spray gun has a locking device. Make sure it's locked so you don't accidentally discharge any spray material into the air or into yourself. Okay, so we're going to begin the priming process. Turning the dial almost to full, backing it off about 1/4 of a turn. As you can see, that part of it is primed. I'm going to now take the spray gun, take off the safety, put that into the bucket. Now I'm going to turn the dial, and now we're going to start priming the hose. Once you successfully see that the spray rig is priming with the mineral spirits, shut off the equipment, reapply the safety, turn the rig back into the prime position. You can now convert from mineral spirits to the fast tack material. When opening up a bucket of fast tack, be sure to give it a quick stir before putting it into the spray equipment. Okay, before we go on to actually putting the fast tack primer through the spray equipment, priming it through, let's quickly discuss spray tips. Today we're going to be using a 3-2-3 tip. Explanation of those numbers: the 3 at the beginning is the width times 2, so this would represent a 6-inch width. The 2-3 is the orifice size. In spraying the fast tack product, the range is between 0.023 and 0.026. So we're going to follow the same procedures we did before in priming with the mineral spirits or isopropyl alcohol. The primer down. Now we're going to wait for the fast tack material to make its way through the hose to the spray gun. We're now starting to see the fast tack material making its way through the gun, and a little bit of material will run out. Okay, release the trigger, lock the safety. You can hear the gun building up pressure. Recommended spraying pressure for the fast tack material is 2,500 psi. Okay, I'm going to install the spray tip. This spray tip here, again, is a 3-2-3. It is a reversible spray tip. If you do, it has a clean out setup and it has a spray setup. Release the safety. Check our pattern. Our pattern looks good. We can confirm that we have even top to bottom. I'm going to reduce the pressure a little bit. And as you can see, we're starting to build out the top, center, and base. Increase the pressure until you have a nice, even spray of material. And that's it for spraying Fast Tack. Now that we're done spraying the Fast Tack material, we're going to discuss cleaning your rig properly. First thing we're going to do we're going to clean off the suction tube. Get our clean bucket, which could consist of mineral spirits or isopropyl alcohol. If you are going to use isopropyl alcohol, be sure to make sure you additionally ground the pump system. Okay, today we're going to be working with mineral spirits to do our cleanup. Make sure there's a fair amount of mineral spirits in your bucket, your cleaning bucket. You don't want to run the pump dry. Okay. On the cleanup side of this, we're almost going to follow the same procedures as the priming. Be sure to make sure your spray gun is locked. Remove your spray head. Okay. And now we're going to start out in the prime position again. So we're going to turn our valve down. We're going to turn on our switch. And we're going to begin priming out the mineral spirits or isopropyl alcohol, depending on what you're using. Going to release the safety on the spray gun. Press the trigger on the spray gun, and now I'm going to turn the valve into the hose or paint position. And what I'm doing is I'm running out all the Fast Tack material, looking for the cleaning material to come to the spray gun head. Okay, so now we're starting to get some cleaning material coming through the spray gun. Okay, what I like to do here is an 1.25" bottle brush, readily able to purchase at McMaster Car online. Take in your suction tube, clean the suction tube off, and run the bottle brush into the suction tube to clean it out. It makes a more efficient way of cleaning the pump assembly. When you're done with that, remove this covering here and clean out the manifold and the manifold cap. Be sure that there's no debris or anything left in there. It's very well cleaned out. And that's pretty much how to clean up the spray equipment.